Thank goodness that President Trump is in office, because I was just watching a podcast, and they were talking about this invasion of Los Angeles, and Trump, he sees it rightfully for what it is. They have sent. She explicitly refers to the people in Los Angeles as her countrymen, and they're not going to stand for their countrymen being and the man on the street interviews. People are asking them. They say, "Oh, I'm Mexican first. I'm Mexican American. I'm a Mexican American, Mexican first." And they say openly that this land is Mexico's land. They've had a guy come out on their Senate floor and talk about redrawing the borders when Mexico had LA, which honestly they had LA for a total of 30 years. It was a Spanish possession and a colony at that. So they're not indigenous. They just got beat in a war, the Mexican-American War. But Trump is recognizing this, he's recognizing it for what it is. You have the leaders of a neighboring country talking about, causing an uprising from their countrymen. I mean, this is it's almost textbook. You really can't deny it, especially when their leaders are coming out and saying it. And luckily, Trump has a really good sense of the mood and the conscience of America. Because this whole LA thing, the way he put it, that Los Angeles will be liberated, was well put and well. Those were the words used were the right words, because it does need to be liberated, and he's rightfully spotted that. Instead of these, he has this. I guess he can read the people, because that bothers me so much. I mean, that gets me absolutely hopping mad. I'm ready to start a militia and go help put that stuff down. I mean, I wish I could. And I mean, it just pisses me off, and I'm just so glad that there's somebody there that's not just some stuffed shirt politician like Mitt Romney, and just let other countries walk all over us. Honestly, what would be awesome is because Mexico, their last elections, 35 people were shot that ran. So obviously she's in bed with the cartel, but they have enough trouble as it is with their own country. They couldn't, there's nothing they can do. I think Trump should just pick a border town and send a couple thousand troops down to occupy it, and say, this is American sovereign, and just take it and say, what of it? What of it? What are you going to do about it? Just to make a point, look, you're not in control of this shit. You're not in control of what's going on. If we say these people got to go, they got to go. And then the remittance thing, that should be taxed 100%. Totally remove and take it all. Don't even let them do it. They should not be allowed to use America as a piggy bank. You just come here, work, and then send it back to your family and support your family, and without, spending money in America. Screw that. They should tax that 100%, take that incentive away, and they will go home. They will go home. If they can't send their remittances, a lot of them will go home. And these ones in LA, they need to go. These ones waving these Mexican flags, I've had enough of it. They're thumbing their nose at us. And we're supposed to be the top dog in the world, and we have these little 4-foot little refrigerator people talking smack to us, thumbing their nose at us, burning a city. Honestly, I wish he would. I wish Trump would assert himself and take like Cuidad, Mexico, or however the hell you say it, or something on the border. Just occupy it and say, yeah, this isn't Mexico anymore. This is America. And what of it? What are you going to do about it? That way they, because, and that's to Trump's credit. That's what he does a lot of the time. He'll throw the weight around. And they're getting really uppity, Mexico, for a country that is teetering on, it's not even a real state, more or less, like a narco state. And it's falling apart, and they literally, it hardly runs. Their people are streaming out of there into the U.S. when they can for a better life. And then they're Mexicans when they get here, but they don't want to live in Mexico. I mean, it's become a meme where they're waving the Mexican flag in a country that allows them to do that, and saying, I mean, it makes no sense. And hopefully this Los Angeles puts all this stuff to bed, because like I guess people are marching in other cities, and they just need to put the kibosh on this and show it's not going to be tolerated, and you're going to be, you will be punished. I don't think any leniency. I don't think these people deserve leniency. These are the same people that have been looting, robbing, stealing, killing, attacking police, threatening civilians for years now, threatening people in their houses and stuff. I mean, you remember the one where the husband and wife came out with ARs and they got prosecuted, or they had to go to court, a bunch of court and stuff. Those days are over, and those people need to pay for it. These masked menaces that are in these protests. I've had just about enough of these people, and watching them get cuffed and frog marched is satisfying, because they absolutely deserve it. They're not peaceful protesters. They're out there causing trouble and destruction, burning cars and stealing. And we're either a nation of laws or we're not.